You can say back again, episode 43.
Back again.
You know, like that, done though. You know what I mean? What else do you say?
I'm deleting that bit out. Hey, big up yourself now, 565 Brock Ride, download the MySpace.
Yeah.
There you are, inside the ride. You get me?
Jackson Shag.
Hey, listen, looking forward to this episode. This will be the last one we're going to do with guests, I think. No, actually, we've got a few more. Yeah. I think we'll have to do some one-on-one things, you get me? I know one-on-one, yeah, she had her lashes done today.
Don't crack me up. My daughter gave me her appointment.
But
she done it too much. I said to her, I don't want it like this.
Like...
She said she did it like this, so when they start falling out, it will look more natural how I want it.
Oh, so does that fall out naturally? So I'm going to find bits of
you might do. But however, I was like, you know what, I trust you, but I said, this ain't what I actually wanted to walk out looking like. This
it's not bad. It's still...
Apparently it brings out my eyes, you get me?
Yeah.
But yes, what's cracking, people? We got Tubby Boy in the house. Come on. About time.
It's been a minute.
Nah, you know what? Because he's one of the first people I did ask. He said at the time, when I asked him, he wasn't ready.
Yeah, it was a wild time.
Which is calm, and then I must have obviously I broadcast out when the pod's on and that. Hold tight the haters, subscribers, big up yourself, all the people that are subscribing.
Wait, hold on. What? Big up the haters, subscribers. How did you have that in one flow? That don't flow.
Alright, God. Alright, big up the subscribers. Yeah. Big up the people that show support and love. Hold tight the haters. Don't know.
Can't see you.
Whoa, Sham, that's something you went
like,
over the
they're
top.
so low down.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm so focused on
That's
the trajectory of where we're going.
Them big boy words.
You know what I mean? Anything down here is just...
That shot's fired as well, just to say that's shot.
Yeah.
But no, just want to say that yeah. No, it's mad because this one's most of them have been sentimental to me, but this one mainly. This is my boy. This is someone that I've been giving. He goes like I don't give him ratings. He comes on the every time I come on the phone, he's like, is this your secretary? This your kid? Like, bro, shut your mouth, man. You phone me. You phone me.
Hold on. But I'm sure now I've heard you say the same stuff.
Oh, son, man.
Yeah, but I'm just going by.
That's what I'm saying.
His
your wife,
energy.
Bro.
I'm going by his energy. Don't listen to him.
Bro.
I'm telling you, it's bare energy. But I would
Listen
call
to
the
your
phone
wife,
calls. It's
man.
always the same with him, innit? But at the end of the day, despite that, reason we wanted you on the show originally, when I put your name down, I said, I've got to have Tubby because I wanted to give. Where's he going?
I forgot my glasses, bro.
Is it?
It's all about the image.
No, it's not about the image.
Where is it then? You
I've
can't
got to
see.
represent. You get me? You know what I'm saying? Swaggadocious, my guy.
I know this one.
You know
It
what
is
I'm
work.
Hide and seek and that. Representing, you get me? But this is the thing I just wanted to first of all give you your flowers for the contribution for the talent you've given. Do you get what I'm saying? In terms of the because I don't know, I've known many artists over the time. We've spoken on many occasions, but I've never seen an artist so consistent, good at what they do, can't run out of bars, and enjoys the music. And I haven't known. From my mum's there saying, Tubby Boy, me love Tubby. Let Tubby there. You get me? From when I can.
It's that good energy.
Yeah, and it's not even that. It's the way he's brought me in as a my artistry, and also my boys have been involved in it, where they can come and talk. You get what I'm saying? And then there's the indirect connection with now my son and rap therapy.
Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying? You're working. You know what I mean? It's mad. So this is why you have to, bro. No matter what way it is, it realigns that we have to live good, especially with our children, especially with our community. Not everybody you're gonna love, not everybody gonna get on, but it's like, imagine I had a beef with my and then it's mad.
Yeah, no, it's wild.
Yeah, it says as much as it, what does the Bible say? As much as in your power to live good, like with other people. So you can only do as much as you can, but whatever's in your power, do. And
just a while ago, we were just talking about the forgiveness, like 70 times you've got to forgive in it, and we're looking at the aspects of how do you forgive someone that or something or someone for what they've done, if they've done wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do you do that?
Yeah,
And
that's a big
still,
question. That's
it's a massive
yeah.
one.
My take on that is, honestly, I always forgive, but I'll never forget.
So
But that ain't the same though.
Forgiveness?
I mean, I think it's forgiveness to an extent, but I think everybody needs to protect themselves and their mental mindset and themselves emotionally as well. At some point, you got to give yourself some sort of level of protection, because we live in a hard world, man. We live in a tough world, you know, and you can't be. I truly believe in you know, like we got this whole thing about being expressive and showing your emotions and so on and so forth. But I still think we still need to have an emotional toughness about us, because, bruv, the world's not an easy place to navigate. Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
you can't be
get
emotional about absolutely everything.
Oh no, not at all.
Do you know what I'm saying?
So if you lead with emotions, you're going on a downward.
See what I'm saying? So I just feel like
all right. So let me conjure on what you just said.
Yeah.
So, all right. I've forgiven a lot of different things over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always stuff and stuff. And so when I say like not to forget, is in I'm not going to keep reminding myself about it. But then if a similar situation comes up, it's natural that you're going to recall a previous.
Yeah.
So it's not, so I get that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't know, you borrow someone £500, they don't pay you back. And then time goes on, you say, you know what, I'm just going to forgive them, I'm going to let it go. And then a year down the line, they ask to borrow money again. You're naturally going to recall back.
Like, do you remember?
Although you've not been harbouring it and carrying it, but you are going to naturally remember. You're not going to completely forget. Oh yeah, here's another £500.
And that's exactly what I mean. I mean, bro, we've experienced it firsthand together, bro. How many doors slapped in our face, bro? How many times have we done a show, bro, and they're like, yeah, no, you're not performing. Sorry, bro, it's too late. And you've made your way from far, bro. Them things that are heartbreaking, you know, especially when you're on the come up.
Because you know what it is, it's that whole process of practicing in the mirror.
Bro,
no, let's go on. We go back further.
So Wembley Arena,
when you're in every tune, I was just telling a young person the other day, he's meant to perform on stage, but the song that he wrote, he can't perform it on stage because he breaks up his recording. So he would go, he can't actually, he's very talks like he's like blah, 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 like that, something like that, but it's drill, and it's good drill, it's not that, it's a positive kind of thing, but he talks really fast. So what he's not thinking,
performing
for the stage. So when he goes, he said, no, but I don't perform that to go on stage. I'm like, bro, what kind of man, where you head at? Because I used to think, this tune, imagining people shouting the thing, mad thing, and it's going in there, then that, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I know that feeling and you go into the show, you're gassed, you told your brethren of the next brethren, like boom, 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 you've done I've already planned out how I'm gonna feel, because I was to do the begin with the end in mind, how I'm gonna feel after, like.
Facts.
And you get there and the man tells you, sorry,
bro, it's too late, you lost your slot, bro.
Yeah. Or they put how many people in front of you.
You already know this, bro. Man's been there from 7 p.m, you know. I don't go until 10.
Yeah.
And I've been there from 7 p.m.
And everybody's gone home. You've got the diva artists, they call them.
Bro.
Ones that go home early. You know that they perform, take that whole crowd with them. You get me?
You see what I'm saying? And then it comes 11 o'clock, bro. The night finished at 11:30, bro. And them man are like, sorry, bro.
Sorry.
And you
can still go on, though. Next time, though.
You see them ways there, see, like, right, and at that moment.
All right, so in that moment, what is it that you tell yourself?
In that moment, I always say, like, I've always done this, bro. So in my perspective, I've always put myself as the underdog because of what I do and how I represent myself in music and stuff. Okay. I've always put myself as somewhat the underdog. So it gives me this mindset of trying to work 10 times harder than anybody else. Right. So in moments like that, my process is, all right, watch. All the time, right? Watch the next show I do. Watch what I'm gonna do to the show, and you're gonna do everything you can to have me there. And that's just how I always been. Even with work ethic, do you know what I'm saying? Somebody like, bro, I've shown Max videos and he's been like, it's meaty. Bro, my next 3 videos I know has got a bang. Yeah. So when I show him, I'm like, bro, shut your mouth, bro. I told you these videos. That's just the way I am. So you use it as your. That's my.
No, I love that. You know when he goes, hey, check inbox. Throw me back straight after.
Straight away. Like, I'll say to him,
you know, it's like he's even timed the tune. It's 9 minutes, 6 minutes long. Like 6 minutes 9.
And I'll literally call him 6.
Yeah, madness. Literally, bro. You get me?
But that's
just... If I don't have the right reaction as I come on the phone,
it's getting done again. And I love getting done again.
I love that. But I don't think there's no tune I've looked at and I've said, nah. I don't think there's not one. But I just had different levels of ones where I'm like, I want to punch him in his face one. Like, I want to punch him in your face. And then there's ones where I was like, yeah. But you've evolved so immensely over the time. I'm not going to lie. You've gone into a different zone now where I'm like, I'm not used to this zone, innit? I'm like, where's the entertainment value gone in it? Like, let's just go back.
The dancing, the bouncing around.
Yeah. Like, but I'm just saying, like, what? All right, let's just go back in it. Like, Wikipedia, like, who is Tubby in it? Like, when people have to, if you go tap Wikipedia, who is Tubby?
Yeah, bro. Everybody will
Boy,
recognize me.
because you got the boy now, but you're not.
No, Tubby Boy will always be the name. Everybody calls me Tubby for sure. The reason why I put the boy on it is because I believe, as a boy, that's when you're your most honest and your most truth, and you don't care about what anybody thinks when you're a boy. All you do is do what you do, innit? You do what you believe and what you love. And I think as we get older,
we start to be more self-conscious.
More self-conscious. We forget about that creative, honest boy that didn't care what anybody else felt. So that's why I've always held on to that.
Okay.
And I feel like that's what I represent. Do you know what I'm saying? Just consistently being myself and not really caring what anybody else thinks in that.
Like seeking validation.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah. So, but it all started from, to me, just jokes and vibes, isn't it? Just the hella vibes. And I used to play a lot on, you know what I mean? I was always the fat kid. I was always the fat boy, especially in school. But I always done everything that the man did. So I always played football. I always played basketball. And that's like that whole underdog mentality started from that. Because I was always the fat one, innit, out of all of the man. But no, and that's the thing. It started like that. But true, my mum and my dad are just gangsters, bro. Okay. Like, true, they're just so gangster, fam. They're like, yo, I saw your tan. Yeah. That's the way you are. That's the way you're born. And they call me, like, what name Tubby is their nickname. Like, my brothers and my sisters and that had me since I was a picnic, since I was a youth.
You're the youngest?
I was the youngest until 18 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, since I was a picnic, man, Tubby was my name. Like, that was my name. That's all I knew. So even in school, I'll be introducing myself to people as Tubby before I say, do you know what I'm saying? So, that's all it came from. That mentality is just, I always wanted to keep up with everyone. I don't always try to tell me nothing, like I can't keep up. So, like, I tried to run the fastest. Man done Croydon Arena on sports day and everything. Like, I tried to swim the furthest because I was like, no, I'm not having it, bro. Don't get it twisted. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Trust me, bro. Like, and that's why, like, even performing, bro, I perform until my heart explodes. I'm not letting nobody try to say, like, fat boys keep doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, well, you're alright. Like, it's what we do.
And you do the dancing as well. That's the main thing.
Proper.
Like,
I don't feel like I could keep up with you.
So, like, that's how it all started. It started from dancing, innit? Like, before music, before rapping, before spitting, dancing was my first thing. Like, that was my first thing that I fell in love with. Very first thing. Because of Michael Jackson, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everybody's done it. Every person's done it. So some people can't make it, some people don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's where it all started. Dancing is where it all started. And then that's when I was like super young. And then my brother brought back a tape. And it was...
what kind of tape? Because you have to be...
Bro, cassette
tape, yeah. Because you got the mini disc, you got the...
Yeah, bro. And, bro, I'll never forget it, man. It was Skibbity and Jumpin' Jack Frost.
Aye,
like, One Nation, 1996. And I'll never forget it, bro. And, like, I'll never forget pressing play and hearing Skibbity doing the open. Sounds of the blast, sounds of the jumping, Jack Frost, and I hear the tune drop and the drum and bass and enter, Street Fighter. Oh, bro, you never know. What's with the bass enter? Bro, when I used to hear all of this stuff,
anything.
I would literally
I was more of a debt, you get me?
No,
I was an MC debt still.
Bro, Skibbity was the guy. Badness was on it as well. On the mic, I wouldn't bro, bear in mind, bro, I'm like, bro, this came out at I'm 6 years old, fam. Wow. And then I would go to primary school and literally just recite all of Skibbity's lyrics, innit? And all the school, everyone was like, bro, how'd you do that? I was like, bro, this is quite sick. So then I started writing a lot of stories because I was terrible at like concentrating for ages in English. So like when they were telling me to do stuff, I would end up writing like random stories. So I just kept on writing stories about how much I hated school and how much I hated teachers.
Wow.
But
there's a track out there for Mr. English.
and stuff like that. And then I started realising some of it rhymed. So I started putting it into, all right, cool, let me see if I can rhyme every other line. Then it started to rhyme in every single line.
Okay.
And then I would listen, my household was just all music. They have no TV and my household was just music. So I was just reciting all the raps I was hearing in the house, all the Busta Rhymes. My brother was a major Busta Rhymes
Come
fan.
on, man.
Hence why I'm the biggest Busta fan in the world.
You as well.
Oh, bro.
So was it a conscious reason why your parents didn't have a TV? Or...
I think it was a bit of both, you know. I think it was a bit like, why are you watching this foolishness on the TV? And also, I ain't spending no money on the TV. I think it was just a bit of both. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, we grew up.
You're the kind of people that invited the license men into the house. Then come on in,
Yeah.
come. Because
Yeah,
some people that no, we have no TV. Come. You get me? You see a big 65. Well,
and then when they walk in, they got to blow at the top. Come in, man. No worries.
So wait, did your teachers pick up on your?
Yeah, so my teachers ended up picking up. Even they used to laugh at the stories, innit? Because they thought like, well, you should be doing work, right? And they'll read the stories. They were like, bro, this guy's got something, man. Like, and yeah, and it's not that I had anything against school because I loved school. I loved school thoroughly.
English.
Do you know what I'm saying? I loved school. So yeah, and they ended up picking up on it, and it was just something that my mum always knew I kind of did music because she was a singer. She was a massive gospel singer in Jamaica.
Okay.
So but she ended up obviously having my little sister, and she sacrificed her dream to look after her kids, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So and my dad was a sound man, so all he did was
move boxes and change boxes.
Yeah,
and
man. And
them old school ones get on my nerves with them boxes though. Like if you ever see Twitter, football, hip hop, madness.
Goodness, bro, the amount of wires, fam, in the house and empty random wooden boxes, and it was ridiculous, bro. And you know, just the magnet at the back of speakers. It was just sparing them for no reason. No, we need that one there, man. Yeah.
So wait, you see, like Soundman have this stereotypical reputation.
What's
like,
that?
Not to go into family business, but no. Well, me growing up, Soundman just had different families.
Oh yeah. You gotta have that.
Funny thing enough, like I've got a stepbrother as well. You know what I'm saying?
Shan has to go. Shan always draws it out like that. You get me? So, okay.
But my parents are still together and have been as long as I've been alive, 33 years. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
you're 33?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Remember when you're 33? No, you don't.
I do.
But yeah, that's really where it stemmed from, man. It was basketball music, how I picked it up, and I think it was my 17th birthday. February 19th, man, my 17th birthday, I said, I'm going to try to do this thing for real. And it was just ever since then, that's what I did, man. So I just went from grime. Everybody's spitting grease and grime. From the ends, bro, and you do grime.
Come on,
it's
now.
got to be greasy, do you know what I'm saying? But I just got to a point where too many people, too many of my close friends were dying and getting murdered, man. And it kind of just influenced my mindset. And it kind of changed everything that I was doing as well. It changed the way who I was listening to. It changed what I was watching. Just all the experiences were so close to home, do you know what I'm saying? And like being 14, like, I see one of my closest friends get murdered when I was 14 in Brixton, do you know what I'm saying? And I'm from Croydon.
Right.
So it's just like that experience there, that was the first thing that made me say, yeah, no, this is long. Do you know what I'm saying? It was just long. And then having so many, I've got...
But it can go either way though, innit?
That's
Like, you go like...
19, 20 years ago when you were 14. So what was that? You guys just hanging around?
It's not to say that he wasn't a bad Jew or influenced by a bad Jew, because of course he was. Do you know what I'm saying? Of course he was, but unfortunately that was wrong place, wrong time, and the wrong person. You know, and it genuinely was. Do you know what I'm saying? He was getting on a bus, I was coming off a bus. Outside in the estate. I don't even know if it's still there. Is Mark Scarvey estate still there? So yeah, it was Mark Scarvey estate at the time, and I just remember just coming off the bus. He was getting on the bus as we normally work, but he had to rush. I was like, alright, okay, cool. Later on, but he didn't get on the bus. A car come past, just opened fire, and that was it. Yeah, man. And he was 16, I was 14.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but that was, you know what I mean? To me, I just see that as an incredible life lesson. Just an incredible life lesson.
Stay away from certain...
Yeah, and I've never really been in it, do you know what I'm saying? But at home, I've got older brothers, do you know what I'm saying, that were about this life. And older brothers that were in and out of this life. And do you know what I'm saying? And my older sister was the one that was like the super creative that I never saw, even though we lived together, because she was so focused on building a business and being creative and becoming an actress and a comedian. That's what she'd done, innit? So I always used to be young thinking, bro, why I never see this girl? Like, what's she really on? And then I saw what she was on. And at age 16, bro, she's flying to America, and she's on the set of Men in Black, and she's helping co-direct American Pie, and she's doing all of these things, and she's 16.
The one scene in American Pie, all I keep
Jackson Pie.
Yeah, fam, that's the one bit that just jars me in there.
Yeah, bro. So like, seeing her do all of this stuff, I was just like, yo, how's she doing this, bro? Like,
inside Brimian.
Yeah, bro, and she's just this young girl, fam, being able to meet all of these people and go to these different countries off her own back. My mum's like, bro, how are you doing this? But she's like, she's grafting.
Yeah.
She was just stone cold
disciplined.
Yeah. Like her focus and her drive was just...
She's still like that now?
Oh, incredibly. Yeah, she's incredibly like that now, man. And she's another person that's always open just to loving the art, man. So it's not only she they call him a method actor, she will do like a voiceover, and now she's dived straight into comedy, so she wants to be a comedian now. She's a script writer, she's done all of these things. It's just because she loves the art of it, do you know what I mean? So yeah, so she's my biggest inspiration ever. Like, she's the person that I completely looked up to and watched. And even just as a woman, how she diversified so many industries that she was in. Especially because she had a business called the Actors Entertainment Society, where she would get actors to come and talk to aspiring actors at the age of 17, 18.
Give back one time.
At the age of 17, 18, and there was never no women. And she tried to found this path of distinctively getting as many ethnic women as possible in the industry as shedding light. And this is something like 15 years ago. Do you know what I'm saying? 15, 16 years ago, even longer, probably 20 years ago. She was doing this stuff, so yeah, man.
And it's not give back; it's just to give.
It's just to give. Facts. So yeah, that's really who I am, and that's where all my inspiration and stuff comes from. And yeah, I was super fun.
Say it came off. Say like not going off, but another route that you could have taken.
Bro, I could have easily been on road, bro.
Easy.
Fam, when you come from a specific area, surrounded by specific people at a specific time in your life, it's so simple, bro. It's just especially when you have family members you see day in and day out with boxes under their bed. Do you know what I'm saying?
What's that? I want some. No, that.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's very, very easy, man. Like, let's not get it twisted.
So what kind of... Obviously, your sister was a huge influence, mum and dad. But what... That don't really stop. Most youth them that are from good homes still would do that. Like, what?
See, bro, my mum and dad's reaction, man, to... Like, when my brother went to prison, when police come to the house, all of these things, bro, just seeing their reaction, bro, I was just like, that could never be me, man. That was it. Like, I was just like, I could never put them through that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, people come to the door and police, like, all that stuff was just, I was like, nah, I just couldn't do it. And that was my turning point, bro. I was just like,
beautiful.
Yeah, that's not for me, man.
That's beautiful.
You know what I mean? And even though I've taken the long route by sticking to my guns and not trying to be a part of a different crowd, like, it's a hard, lonely, dark journey. Do you know what I'm saying? But for me, it's worth it. And I've loved it. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I want obviously, me and you have a lot of conversations in terms of, we have deep ones. Ones where, like, I do come off and I feel like, I hope my man's alright, you know? Like, you get me?
Come on,
because we're real, I'm being real. This is like, this match is for the real, but it's like,
man.
But I've seen how talented you are. I'm like, if I said to Shannon, I was when we sat down, I said, if we had the millions or whatever we had there, we would slap it on man and say, just shut up, man, and go and do it. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna work like that. You have to do it. It's one of them processes. And we as I'll say fans, I don't feel no way about supporters.
The jewels and the gems and the wisdom and the knowledge and the growth that comes in that journey. Like, if you don't have that and you just get given, because that's the unfortunate thing that we see, obviously not necessarily people we know as such, but where people get things too quick, or they have that entitlement and they think that they should
just we're just talking about the footballer just slapped them.
But that is a dangerous road in itself.
Yeah, but it's the whole thing of like, this is the question I was asking, like, because you mentioned you want to stay true to yourself. You know what I mean? You've got to, would you say if you had to put your music in a box, would it, not a box, if you had to describe your type of artistry, what would you call it?
Conscious music, man. Just conscious music, because I'll never put myself in a single bracket, because you've seen I've done grime, I've done like old school hip hop, I've done dancehall, reggae, even like the cool. Now that
hey, what's that reggae tune you done? What's that one? Did that? Say, no, I don't care.
Which one? The actual reggae one.
Yeah.
Every time that I see you smile, that one.
Yeah, go on.
So like, from reggae to of course hip hop to I've fallen in love with Amapiano, bro. And the sound.
I told you.
I've just fallen in love with this spirit.
Can't not doing that. Someone needs to incorporate it into hip hop, mix it in or something.
It's just amazing, fam. And if anybody has, bro, please.
And it's happy music.
Well, to be fair, you could jump on that.
Oh, bro,
you could...
I'm all over it.
Yeah.
So,
like one thing I do love is like when we're out or when we're at events, or whatever, and then you put on like Tubby's tunes, and it's like. It's a different sense of feeling, because obviously I know him in it, and like just to hear the tune and to know the tune rather than, you know what I mean, not to compare.
I play it. I'm that guy in it. I'll play it everywhere I go. I play.
Like,
represent
just
my
mix
man.
that
Tune.
right in with the most.
And I don't even look at people's reaction. I don't care. I play it normal. I play at weddings. I play it everywhere. You get me? Because, you know what it is? Not even to test it, because it's part of my playlist now.
Yeah.
So I don't look at any like, I know that, the BPM's that, it's going with that, it suits that, you get me, and that's it. You get what I'm saying? And that's my contribution to the growth, innit? Wherever I can do.
Yeah, and your appreciation and respect for it too. You ain't gonna play something that you don't.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
Do you understand what I'm saying? But how do you navigate? How do you staying conscious and all that? How are you navigating through the industry as you see it at the moment, and at the same time trying to stay true to yourself? This is the madness.
I really don't navigate anymore.
All right, good.
I used to, because I think anybody that does music or in the music industry have this goal to be the number one artist, right? To sell 1 million records and to win the awards.
That's what we wanted, though. That's what we wanted.
Of course. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But if that compromises what you believe as a human being, as a person, or compromises your art or your creativity, a lot of people are willing to sacrifice that, and that's no problem. Do you know what I'm saying? You create and have your own decision. But for me personally, this is something that I hold on to truly and dearly. But
music is a massive. I always tell people that music is a huge sacrifice. Huge. Like if I was in music now, you wouldn't see me. I swear, because to the night, I've been in the studio till 6 o'clock after work. No, I'm just saying. I'm giving an example, innit? Okay. Because you got an idea in your head. Remember, it's in vision. I want to see it on the stage, innit? I'm thinking, wow, if I get this man on there, you phone up, yo, bro, studio ready tonight, yeah? Hey, we're gonna go in, you know. Most of the time you get studio, it's bare chatting first and that.
Is it a lot of money?
Eh?
Is it a lot of money?
What, studios? Nah, because at that time, remember, my brother had the studio.
Okay.
So it was even worse now, because we can make like 4 or 5 tunes a night.
I'm trying to back you as much as I can.
But you know the thing how it is, though. You know how it is. So you be there, bam, no, one more. That one sounds. Then your next guy comes in, come with your tune.
No, you're right.
The beat gets built again. It's mad. Yeah. And then you hear the birds singing. Oh.
29 missed calls on your phone. You meant to, bro.
And you can't explain that feeling. No, sometimes I'm not lying to you. I couldn't explain that feeling.
Well, music can be dangerous though too, can't it?
100. But the vibe that you get, like the vibe that we got as artists, because we were doing conscious music, we were doing it. It was just a vibe.
Yeah, but then the vibe is in what? What was that giving to you, or what was that doing for you?
It was like freedom,
freedom,
100.
I think that's what it is, bro. Yeah. Like if you've got a deep passion for something, you know, when you meet them people that have this like intense passion for football, and they know everything about their club since like 1857 when it started. If you meet someone like that that's passionate about music, oh my days, it's that on a whole nother plateau, especially if they're an artist as well. Okay. Do you know what I'm saying? So they grab.
Imagine you doing the fashion thing, like you said just a while ago. You were just literally like, nah, I didn't believe in it before, but now like I know what I'm capable of now. I know what I can, like I know I can put things together and da. It's that same, you know what I mean? When you're in your shop and you're like, and you just, I've got to go home now, but no, let me change that, man. It's that, you get me? Let me sell.
But not
let
like,
me,
I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying, but I don't think it's at that level of like engrosses.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Yeah? let me ask you something. Right, boom. So you and Max are at the shop, right? You and Max are at the shop, and you keep on saying, I've got to take this top off this mannequin right now. And Max is like, bro, no, we gotta go, and you don't do it. Yeah, I guarantee you, you're gonna lose sleep for not taking that top.
Oh yeah, no, it would irritate me. That's
what it is.
And the likelihood is I probably would still take it off. Like,
That's exactly what it is.
You go to the toilet and just be in the car. You don't know where it's there. And it's the kind of thing of, because I was a 9 to 5 working at the time, so it's kind of thing of,
okay,
I have an idea. I just always get my inspiration off the tube. So when I put the tube in, I'll see words, like, and I'm like, oh, I like that, all right, put that together. And then I'm like, and then I hear the beat, I'm like, no, I've got to go to studio tonight. I've got to go tonight, and I need to get this. Because sometimes it comes off, sometimes it doesn't, but it's like, I've got to get this out tonight.
You've got to get it from here.
Yeah. When you go there now, obviously you get diverted. Because it's like, no, I've got a next tune, brother. And he's like, right, is it? Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. So you might record. Then next thing you end up in a cypher.
Yeah. But this is exactly why I want my studio to my house, bro.
Okay.
And I've had that in-house studio forever.
Okay.
It is the best. It's a gift and a curse.
Okay.
Because you lack inspiration sometimes because you're in the same place, doing the same thing. Yeah. But then sometimes, bro, listen, you could be sleeping,
just right there.
and you've had a dream.
See? you know that one. You know that one. The Undertaker,
bro. You get up, you're like, no, that's mad. And then you got to creep out of bed. Yeah. Where you going? Act like you're going toilet, bro, or something. Do you know what I'm saying? And then I'm in there with my headphones on, like trying to record this in the other room. Yo, fully trying to do it, and I'm trying my hardest to get at least one good take and maybe a backup, like one good take. And as soon as I've done it, I creep back. Like bare time.
That's what I'm saying. My inspiration is more from the shower. Like I hear rhythms in the shower. I hear rhythms.
Yeah.
So usually I'll send it to my brother, and then he would just make it live. Yeah. Like come. Because we had the energy between us.
But then that's what you call like real artists, because a lot of artists today, they don't do none of that. They just show up and told what to do.
They did that before. It has to start off like that. There's no way you could just. There's.
Well, because there's some people that have a voice or a talent, but they don't know how to write or they don't know how to make.
Probably that. I'll be surprised if that's the case.
Their
with most
life
artists
isn't so consumed with it because they just kind of need to show up. Really.
I hope that ain't the case because.
All right. So, what was your vision? Like when you first made the decision around 17 or whatever for a music career to what it is now?
Bro.
What's that tune? Put your button.
That's a long word.
And the hills and valleys too. There's nothing for you.
Hey, listen,
it's mad.
When I first started music, bro, my idea was tour the world, number one artist, O2 Arena, stadium tour, sign the biggest deal in the history of British music.
Who was you comparing yourself to?
Oh, do you know, at the time, my comparison was like a lot of American artists at the time. Do you know what I'm saying? Even not, because it sounds terrible, but no, it's not even terrible. It's just that the British artists at the time, I kind of saw as like legends and idols to me. Do you know what I'm saying? And because the way the British music industry was at the time, it wasn't what it is now. Yeah. You had like that's why we got that's why you have to rate, and we need to respect. I'm gonna say this. We need to respect our legends like the Americans respect theirs. We need to respect these guys.
Where's the button? Where's the
Kano, Wretch 3-2, Gets.
Come on, man.
Wiley, and even before that, Marcus Nasty, D Double,
come on,
Sharky Major.
Come on,
we need to respect all of these guys,
come on,
bro. And then it goes back even to the hip hop fam, the Tires, Skinny Man, Kalashnikov, Jest.
Logic.
These, bro, Logic, of course, like. Well, we gotta respect these people so much, fam, because they broke so many boundaries.
I was gonna say a name there by accident, but I didn't say it. I was gonna say a name, but it would have been a why. It would have been a problem the other day. It would have been jokes though. You know what I was gonna say?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna do that one. You get me? But I thought, nah, that's living. That'd be funny though, fam. But nah, certain artists, no.
There's so many artists that we really need to respect. Black. I can't not mention Black Twang, bro.
Come on,
like honestly, K9 and all these.
The world since you love, I'm looking down the machine.
Bro,
What?
there's just
So
too
good.
many artists that we need to just really pay homage to and really respect.
And we did it at the time.
We did, of course
I
we
don't think
did.
we did enough at
Of
the
course
time.
we didn't. But I think even more so now, even more now, so we should rate these lot because without them, genuinely,
Yeah.
the industry
You know
wouldn't be
better,
what it is
innit?
today.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be what it is today. So my comparisons were just the people that were my favourite at the time. Do you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like when I was on my grind journey, everything I did, bro, was based on D Double. Everything I did because the reason why, and then when it comes to like actually spitting and using like the not even the similes but the skippy flows, I've never heard nobody do that like Kano. Kano was the guy, and then I heard the greasiness from Gets
Yes, come on.
when he was ghetto, bro, and I was like, this is mental. And
One of my first BAM albums I bought, you know.
bro,
Like,
which
it was
one?
mad.
Momentum.
Yeah. The first one, because it was just crazy. I was like, I was addicted from there. I was like, wow, this man's mad.
He's amazing.
Putting the GTI Mark 1 and that, just in there.
The first time I heard Top 3 Selected, I lost my mind.
Ooh.
That was the first time I heard like someone from the UK with this dirty,
Angry, fam.
do you know what I'm saying? And then I took so much inspiration. And then Bearman as well, please, let's big Bearman, bro. Bearman was one of the earliest artists to use fun and jokes in their song and do it sick.
Just there.
Dash man like shot put, top in the chest like, like no one was doing this. And Bearman is so cold, like, and so I took inspiration from all of these people, but ultimately I wanted to be Busta Rhymes. Like, ultimately.
Okay.
And look how mad it is that
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes got that big
He just
number,
wanted
the
homage.
legacy,
Yeah.
the respect. Do you think that's long overdue or it's best time? This is the best time for it? Because it's weird, kind of. It's like, huh?
I mean,
He's earned it a long time ago, but
but I don't know how nobody don't see it. I don't know. Person, that's just
it's
my
like it's being
perspective.
forced at the moment. It don't feel right. It feels like, hold on, he's been doing it. He's been killing it.
Yeah.
They forgot about him and back forth for Missy Elliott, him and just every minute there's a next chick. We're waiting. He was like Michael
I think they
Jackson,
just
waiting for the
skipped
video.
over him.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think he was given the credit
Because
for a long time.
Bear in mind, and I don't know what goes on in, you know what I mean, but who's taken over the BET? Is it Tyler Perry?
Tyler Perry, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good point.
So this was the first one, and that might be.
But do you know what it is as well? Also, man. Again, I've always said this as well. Busta Rhymes and his journey. He's been his unapologetic self his whole career, bruv.
Mm.
That doesn't go down well a lot.
Yeah.
And you're saying a lot in his albums, a lot of madness,
And
bro.
but even his style, bruv. Nobody raps like Busta Rhymes. Do
Untouchable.
you know what I'm saying?
Clarity. And
Nobody was brave enough to wear the mad stuff that he was wearing.
Yeah,
No one was.
Well, Missy Elliott did.
Yeah, of course.
Missy Elliott did.
And nobody was. But you think about it, bro. Think about this. I'm so glad you said this. Even I'm saying about music people, bro. I'm so glad you said this because do you know why? Think about the caliber of rappers at the time when Busta Rhymes actually came out. Think about what New York hip hop was then. It was the most craziest gutter Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
Nas. I'm talking about Illmatic Nas.
Alright, cool. Sorry.
DMX.
Come on now.
And then, bro, just think about the characters in Wu-Tang Clan, and then you get somebody like Busta Rhymes screaming woo-ha in a shiny silver suit.
Yeah, now we look now. This is mad. But it was still gully though.
That's the thing.
This is the
Yeah,
madness.
because from the Caribbean.
Exactly, and he did not care what nobody thought, and that was his superpower, bro.
Yeah.
His superpower was just his sensational, not giving a damn about what anybody thought of him.
No, that's true.
Saying the most wildest stuff.
I did say the most wildest stuff though.
Wildest stuff.
I did say China, I didn't listen to his album till 10 years after that album came.
Bro.
You know that album's like the beat flow. That's it.
But then
I'm
when
like,
you start
you can live
listening-
true, baby. You can live nice. Whatever you have to do, you gotta live your life. Now you want another time when you he was hard. The finish
I swear you guys are gonna just.
Lord have mercy, yeah, walk through Lord have mercy. I know, I'm gonna stop. It's getting mad.
That content can take. He was doing stuff that was.
Don't get mad.
Bro, he was doing stuff that was just too
So
much.
that answers a lot. I didn't even know he liked Busta Rhymes as much as I did.
bro,
It's mad. So that I understand now when he does them lyrics there, when he does them things, I understand.
But again, like, here's the thing. That's not even from like. I didn't even take that from Busta Rhymes.
But it's like you have that.
But it's still.
But the reason why I did it is because I knew it was something that he could do. So I was like, no, I need to learn how to do this as well. Do you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't because of him I did that. I did that because of Skibba D. From drum and bass. And I thought, bro, let me see if I can do this on hip hop.
Yeah.
And then Busta Rhymes pops up and I hear him on the first album with Mystical doing this madness, bro. And I'm like, okay, so maybe it's been done already. Basically. And then I go further back and I see Jay-Z that used to do it. I was like, okay, yeah, alright. So I'm just late to the party, basically.
Actually, I swear we were watching something on Mystical on YouTube. You know, they go back like what happened to
allegations.
Well, I don't know. I don't remember that part, but it was like what happened. It was like what
obvious.
Happened
Like danger. He's telling everybody like.
Crying out loud, bro.
He's telling people he's dead. Listen to the lyrics.
You see me in the jungle with the bear?
Yeah.
Save the bear!
He's telling people what's going on, innit? No one's listening to him. Same with like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson telling them that Michael Jackson's been telling us for years that problem.
Yeah,
no, I'm not. I'm on a project.
Even that comparison.
He was telling us the industry's after me. They're trying to kill me.
Oh yeah.
You get me? Leave me alone. And they get me on the. He's like, look, they're trying to get me in it. Like you're not seeing it, and we're not listening. Mystical was telling us, I'm this guy. I'm dangerous. You get me? Watch yourself. Like what, brother? He's mad. Them man, they're different.
So R. Kelly.
He told us. Summer bunnies. That come on.
Oh man, that's a whole.
See what I'm saying?
That's
R. Kelly. I'm editing that out. You get me? He's some chief, man. I deleted my whole 12 play album. I was so annoyed.
Oh no, 12 play is like...
Yeah, I got my crutch on him. What? Lads, listen now, bro. Because there's so many angles to because you're evolving as an artist now, and I see it as it is. But you have got a passion as well, also for working with young people. And we've just had a conversation of where everything's going on.
Like rap therapy.
Whole time rap therapy.
Yeah, man.
Man. So that's still interlinked with the music.
Yeah.
But you're seeing the influence the music is having ultimately on our young people.
Yeah.
And I don't want to... Music had an influence on me, but not to the point where I would...
Bro, like, I feel you, man.
You're in them classes, you're seeing what's going on with you.
Man.
What is the main... No, but what's making them weak? Like, come on, man.
My thing is this, with that whole comparison, man, is it's no more or no less influential than Netflix or Grand Theft Auto or Modern Warfare or COD or like, bro, every other TV show is something to do with gangsters.
But remember, music is a different. Remember how passionately we spoke about music a while ago, bro.
And that's cool. And I understand that. You're absolutely
when we're going through problems, like I had that one tune you play over and over again. I'm in love.
And that's cool.
No, shut upset me. I got this one tune.
No, you get me. But that doesn't change how accessible it is.
Right.
And that's just my perspective. It doesn't change. Because at the end of the day, in school, these men can show their brethren anything and whatever they want on Instagram, TikTok, from any clip. How does... Bro, I know 11, 12-year-olds that have completely watched every single season of Power and know it off word for word. Do you know what I'm saying? But they don't know one drill tune. Do you get what I mean?
Okay.
I know 9-year-old kids that knows every single cheat code on Grand Theft Auto, bro.
Where they can do the
mad things.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is music does have an influence.
Of course it does.
But it's not solely.
It's not solely the blame. And we need to let go of that. But I think every musician or anybody that's in the music industry, bruv, nobody has ever not said music doesn't have an influence on people. Because if you didn't, you're lying.
Yeah, of course.
You're lying.
You see all them stadiums pack out.
Exactly. Of course, it's a major influence on people. However, it's not the sole purpose. And it never has been the sole purpose.
So what's causing the culture to go down the way it's going at the moment? As much as I'm not trying to, like, obviously me and Shan have the whole argument of like the cost of living thing. And when you say, look, Shan, cost of living, go on, Shan, cost of living, what is it?
I don't know. Like, what are you talking about?
See, Shan's oblivious to it.
Yeah.
So and I believe her that. I think it's a thing where they're trying to put a poor mindset to people's heads.
Yeah.
Even though I did go little and it ain't the same shopping money that I did. No, it's
But-
not,
Yeah,
Shan.
I get that.
But I heard that I'm gonna buy the Lidl. You see the Lidl got in the thing.
Little,
No,
little,
no,
little.
Aldi,
A little
Aldi's
sponsoring
life,
this
no,
pod.
no,
Aldi.
no.
oh,
I'm gonna try and get a sponsor.
I
off
tried
them
to
still.
go in Aldi, but it's
Aldi,
just...
Aldi's life.
You know
bro.
when you get used to a certain look and
Fam,
feel?
you go to Aldi with £20. Oh my days, you're feeding your family for a week.
Yeah, this is. I'm gonna get the fashion thing, Lidl.
What, the
Sponsor
little
me.
kicks?
£20 is not
Yeah,
feeding
no, I'm
this
going in there
household
to get
for-
that. So Lidl sponsor us. I'm gonna be wearing it
Bring
on
me
the
in
pod.
still.
That's
You
it.
get me?
Yeah,
It's
yeah, I
whole
want
full
the backing.
outfit and that.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's cold.
So from head to toe.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it.
Are those little trunks?
Bro, everything,
Yeah, I'm in,
bro,
I'm
and
in.
the bum bag.
No, I'm in. I'm
I'm going this week, so I'm gonna go get some.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm involved.
Brothers and
Centre aisle business.
Man knows about the centre aisle, but-
Centre aisle
I was there
business,
for look how long I was in shopping the other day.
Fam,
I went up there 3 times.
bro,
What for? Cause I think there must be something for me.
to buy a saucepan, bro, that you already got in your house, but you see it for like $2.99. What
I thought this
nonsense?
is me, you know.
Yeah, I see.
I didn't buy
No,
nothing
no,
from the middle
no.
aisle this week. I was like, there must be something.
The most
Yeah, I have to
random
catch
stuff, bro.
Yeah, I ended up buying the stupid the little smoothie maker thing.
It's
But it doesn't do
hilarious.
frozen stuff, so I said get this. The frozen, you know, it says in the pack, it says don't put frozen smoothies in it.
It's just cheap little something. So you just put juice.
You have to
Juice
use
and
fresh
fresh
food. Dead.
No, it's not cheap. It's great value for money. That's
I
what it
love
is.
that, man. I love
Okay.
that. No, I love
But
that.
yeah, no, the whole cost of living, like, yeah. but-
Yeah,
I
so
feel you.
she literally said that, no, is this
No,
but
I
a
feel you,
culture?
man.
We're working with the young people
Yeah.
directly. You can see what is the problem with our young
I
people
think
in terms of.
I don't think there's.
Oh, it's not that a problem.
I don't think it's a distinctive problem. I think it's a multitude of things. I think a lot of young people are at a certain time in their life where they, act a certain way and highly influenced by the people around them. I think we've all gone through it. And I also think, of course, there's an incredible monetizing formula that every industry has. That, there's reasons why certain songs and certain genres are at the forefront of everything. Do you know what I'm saying? And I hate that the fact they always try to blame drill. But little do they know, there's so many sick, conscious drill artists. But they weren't
just not pushed or highlighted.
just understand what I'm saying, because it doesn't create, it's not monetized,
Yeah.
and it doesn't get monetized as well as
Yeah.
the other stuff.
It's
Do you
not
know
what
what I'm
they're
saying?
trying to push.
It's not what they're trying
Like
to
it was,
do.
you saw that like this
Yeah.
today. They're saying they don't want that.
Yeah.
If you're killing your own, and yes, bring that charm. You get
I
me?
mean,
Yeah, and
yeah.
every culture buys the music and knows
Yeah.
the tunes and all sorts.
Well, yeah,
Even if it's not relatable to them,
Yeah.
they...
exactly.
Yeah.
And then, so that's one of the reasons. I think the other reason why is something that I worked out later on in life as I got older, and was realizing that our parents sacrificed their dreams for us. So our parents sacrificed their dreams for us, right? So imagine that circle again, but you see it from the outside looking in. So,
Whoa, you're going deep. Bro.
Yeah,
Hold on,
yeah,
hold on,
so
hold
you
on,
see-
hold
so
on.
you-
I need to proper visualize.
So
this.
think about this, right?
So our parents
we've got to a point in our lives where we've realised that my mum wanted to be a singer. That was her dream, right?
okay.
And my dad wanted to be a DJ. That was his dream.
Right.
Yeah. So but they've sacrificed that lifestyle to get a good enough job to sustain the family household, right?
Right.
So they sacrificed that for us.
Yeah,
My mum's come over from Jamaica with £5 in her pocket and managed to build this life. So she sacrificed everything
Yeah.
in order for her kids to be good to somewhat degree, which we
Mm-hmm.
were, right? So as you get older, you see everything that they did in order to be where they are today.
Okay.
So now, when I was growing up, my thing was I never ever want to end up like my parents. I want to better them.
So you're not willing to sacrifice.
So yeah, so I'll be landing. So when I was growing up, I always saw them and saw I don't ever want to do this. I don't want to wake up every day frustrated and annoyed to go to work.
Okay.
And sometimes, I think my mum loves her job secretly, but go
She's
to
not
a job.
enjoying what you
Yeah,
want to
it's
do.
not what her passion is, and she's not passionate about doing it. It's not her passion. She's passionate about doing it, but she's a nurse. She's an incredible nurse, but she's not passionate as she is about
It's
music.
not like her
But-
first love.
yeah. So the idea. So what I'm saying is, I didn't ever want to grow up and do something that I woke up absolutely dreading, like going to work and absolutely hating. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to be around them. I wanted to do something because I believe we are here to better our parents, right? And put ourselves in a better position that they were ever in. That's the reason why they teach us.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to wake up every morning and do what I love. So when my kids see me, they're like, "Raw, Pops works hard doing what he's love. I can do this as well."
Yeah.
So going back to the story now, I think a lot of these young people, a lot of these young guys grow up in a household where they see their parents struggling. So because they don't see consistent happiness and inspiration from people that they see directly in front of them, they go outside, they look around and they see, raw, what everyone's on.
But it's a forced sense of happiness.
Yeah. So it's just like, if we started speaking to some of these young parents and some of these older parents and started really checking for them and giving them an opportunity to actually diving in and go back to what they actually loved doing and what they actually wanted to do. Okay. Maybe their young G's will look at them and be like, raw.
Okay, so you're saying to basically to have the inspiration within the home.
Yeah, and to directly see it day in and day out. Because boy, let's be real, bro. If you come home and you live on an estate and you come home and mum goes to work and she says you got to stay in the house.
Yeah, you're not.
Out the window.
Come on, bro.
As soon as mum...
You see what I'm saying?
Like, on the latch and you just gone...
Do you get what I mean? But if mum is doing what she loves and she has to go out at night because she's setting up at a shop, why don't you come with me to the shop? See what I'm working on. That's going to change a whole different mindset.
Yeah.
A whole different thought process. Because, I'm seeing mum live her dream, you know. Like, I can do this as well.
Yeah. It's energy, isn't it? And energy is contagious. So if, like, mum or dad is, you know, passionate and doing what they love and they're exuding that, naturally it's going to...
exactly. So that's why I think a lot of the time, some of the behaviour from parents that have sacrificed what they truly want to do to benefit their kids.
So they're sacrificing what they truly want to do, but then what you're saying is that they're not as present in the home to then keep tabs or even help their child or children pursue what they might even.
Yeah, exactly. So it's and it happens a lot, and that's why it's so crazy if you really think about it. How much ratings, we were talking about it earlier, about Ramsdale's parents. How much ratings they get, how much support do they get? To the point where it's almost unnormalised how incredible that they're doing, when really that should be normalised. That's what we should be doing on a regular basis. It shouldn't even be
not miss their game, not nothing. The whole mum and dad goal.
That shouldn't be this massive thing.
But then a lot of households and a lot of families are raised in survival mode.
Of course.
Unfortunately. So,
Well, that's...
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
Survival mode comes from exactly. Survival mode comes from being thrown in the deep end and doing what you can to support your family, right? Which means...
Just get through
just to get
another
through.
day, that week, that month, that... Yeah.
And so what you've done there is sacrifice, right? Sacrificed everything that you've ever wanted to do.
Well, yeah, ultimately, but it's not a great cycle to be in.
And then they're going to see that and be like, bro, this is dead, bro. I'm watching my mum do this all day, bro. She's getting nothing but
raw. And then she still can't even really...
See what I'm saying?
That's why there's a strong sense of them artists, that's not going to call out any names, but where they're on their mum so much, like mum don't have to struggle no more, blah, blah.
Exactly.
It's like a big thing. It's never like mum, thank you for the inspiration and all that. It's more like mum don't have to struggle or paid off her. It's quite powerful. I never thought, but I didn't think about it like that.
She don't have to,
And then you look out the window, and Match just bought his mum an Astra, bro. A brand new Astra. And the reason why I use the word Vauxhall Astra, and a car like a Vauxhall Astra, is because back in the day, bro, if you lived on an estate or in an area just like that, and you actually saw somebody buy somebody a car like that, you're like, raw.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're like, that's mad. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and a lot of people are going to be like, oh, that's a little thing, but that's so far-fetched to these young G's at that time. And even now, it's so incomprehensible that a man can afford that. Do you know what I'm saying? That to them, it's mind-blowing. So instantly, they're like, nah, mum, you can't do this no more. I need to see what Max is on, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
Straight away.
I need to see what he's on because we live in the same block.
And that's both for male and females.
Both.
Yeah.
Like, we live in the same estate, we live in the same block, and my man's living like this, and we can't afford to keep this water on. No, I'm dead. And you got 3 jobs, mum. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now, even if mum only had 1 job and they were struggling, but mum is doing what she loves in front of that kid consistently, the mindset will change. You'll be like, raw.
Yeah, the conversation changes.
Yeah,
the struggle changes.
So how do we bring that? How can we bring that back? Because many let's use that. If we can use your mum for example.
Yeah.
That thing. So she's a gospel singer. I presume she was doing very well in it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Amazing. Boom, boom, boom. your dad's the DJ, whatever kind of thing.
And it's a 2-parent home.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
How do we then how did they, was it a thing they, you know, let me just make ends meet for now, but come back to it? Or is it a thing of still pursue it? Or how do we balance that out? Because to ask Shannon, if I don't do what I want to do, it's going to be a madness. If I can't feel creative, if I feel like one day I want to go studio, I want to go studio.
Right, so
like, how do you...
I feel you, but remember, using my brain, we can even use your parents as well as an example.
100%.
Remember, the mindset is completely different. Yeah. The upbringing is completely
different. But even now, the young people these days are still, like, in our generation, there's still that thing. There's still enough people that I'll go and talk to, and they'll go and tell me, yeah, I do this, and I'm like, hey, that's not your passion. That's not what I said. Oh, but just.
I mean,
I'm like, that's why your kids are moving like that. Yeah. You get me? Like, if they don't see you do something, they got to see you do something. So don't expect them to move a certain way. You ain't doing that. And but I'm thinking, how can we? What measures could people put to start thinking?
I think for me, it's I'm lucky enough to have my sister, so I spent a lot of time watching her.
Okay.
And just watching what she'd done, and just being genuinely interested. And luckily enough, I had her to do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because my older brother and my sister were my parents for a very big period of time, because my mum and dad always used to work. Okay. They were always at work, so they would be the ones looking after me, and I'd just be watching my sister do this, that, and the other.
Same thing, fam.
Of course. Do you know what I'm saying? And then, so for me, the reason why I bring that up is to say this is like,
there is someone there you can.
There's somebody there.
There's someone there.
It's just if you're willing to find that person. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of the time we do, but little do we know they're doing a little badness on the side just because of where we come from. Mm-hmm. But and those, I don't know how to put it, but you just got to find this mental switch of understanding what you get off the back of sacrifice, because it's so hard being broke in the UK. Yeah. I know it's hard being broke pretty much anywhere, but particularly here,
it's a different kind of.
It's a different kind of broke.
I probably sit there and think, how many Michael Jacksons are in the grave? Like, potential Michael Jacksons.
Yes, exactly. All right. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, potential,
it's mad because people hear me say this stuff, bro, and it may sound like waffle to them now, and I'm telling you, because I see this, like, I see it day in and day out, and it sounds so bad, and I hate saying this, but when I see a young person and they act a certain way, and it's parents' evening, I know who the parent is straight away.
Okay.
100%. You don't have to.
But you know what I'm saying? And I hate that. Yeah. Like, I hate that. Because you can see you're a full representation of your kid. It's very, very rare. It's very rare. I'm telling you, it's very rare that you have a bad youth, bro. Super bad youth. And the parents are real upstanding citizens. It's very, very rare.
Oh, look, Winston, I come to you. That's like,
it's very rare.
No, it's true. It's true.
Apple's not falling far.
100%.
And I can't stress, and it's so difficult. But again, they come from a different mindset. They come from a different cultural upbringing. You know, you go to school, you get your degree, you work hard, you get a job, you get married, you buy a house, and you do your best with your kids. Like, there's nothing more or further
That's
or beyond that. Do you know what I'm saying?
That should be enough.
And don't worry about, and then you'll sit down with your parents and you'll hear all the stories. Oh, yeah, I did always want to travel. Oh,
I wish.
I wish I did do that. I did always want to do this. And then
that's a powerful thing. It burns you,
bro.
Because you're thinking, what do you mean you would?
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then
get me.
That same mindset, I guarantee you, falls onto your kids, bro. They'll be like,
because my mom could always sing, like mad things. She could sing and she could write. She loved writing. She wrote books. And I'm thinking, you do nothing with them. Where are they books now today? Where's the singing all the time? Is that my mum? Cool, obviously not like that, because I'm better than that, but it's like, it was like, rah, you get me? Yeah. Like, you could sing, the whole family could, but no one, it was mad. Obviously, I had my auntie Janet, who was big and singing Simply Red and doing everything, Double Trouble, and it was magnificent to see Mick Hucknall in the coming for Christmas, thinking, who's this brother? I don't know. Like, at the time, you don't know who this brother is. Thinking this white guy, ginger head. Who does that? That's weird. You got freckles as well. You weirdo, fam.
Well,
and then you
generally do.
Then you see him on telly like, he was in the yard Christmas. I know that guy. Yeah. You get me? At the time, we're like, who's this brother, fam? Give it all love for you. Get me like mad thing.
That sounded nice. I like that.
You like it?
Sweet tone there.
Thank you, baby.
The hunt was cold though.
Nah, it's cold, bro. But I disrespect him. I like, who's this brother? Like,
Simply
oh
red.
no. But when I knew he was cold, and you started. You know, like, nah, but that's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
I don't want anybody to get beaten up themselves for that because there's many people I know.
No,
sometimes they sit there and are like, I hear you, but I'm just.
But, yeah.
This is reality.
I'm just. What's that thing new now? I'm just lifing.
Yeah.
What's that, the new one?
Yeah.
Life is lifing.
It's just reality, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and don't get me wrong, I completely. Like, it's a catch-22, bro. Like, I completely understand it, but it's just if you're willing
to make
break
that
stuff.
shift
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that
yeah.
pivot. And sometimes it just takes that little
Shackles
small,
Yeah.
like in the mindset and mentality, you'd be surprised of the knock-on effect
Yeah.
that has.
Small steps, like one.
Literally.
It's just small steps. One, it could be so silly as like if you want to be an actor, you might just literally just start writing a small script like one day, once
Exactly.
a week, just write a sentence like. You get me? So you might act with your kids, like doing little play, like little
Like,
random things.
like-
You get me?
Like all you see these parents and their kids on TikTok now, like
Yeah.
really acting and stuff.
Little small
Yeah.
things.
I know it sounds bad, but that's inspiring to young kids because they're gonna grow up and say,
Definitely.
"Yeah, Pops was an actor. He done this, da, 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 da."
I always think
Bring
it's
that
important.
fun
I've always
back.
thought it's important. I've always one thing. I've always like. I mean, obviously, you know, I took my boys everywhere. I get involved in everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I thought that was in. It was hell of important to do that, and it pays off in the end.
Yeah,
You see it with Sky, like anything like, I want to watch my, I want to, yeah. Like, you get me? They know, like, even when we're doing match and, like, they know, like, when you get ready sometimes, they're like, are you doing a pod or are you going out? Like, they're just, it's like they know.
So,
It's
to me, those
important.
things are so, they're so important because
Yeah.
I think that just ingrains just this
Of
level
course,
of.
and that is what it is. It's
Yeah.
ingraining.
Yeah.
Sometimes we forget about it, but it's not, like, I know my main, like that is to inspire the
You're
youth.
planting seeds
people.
without even knowing it half the time.
And it annoys because people are like, oh, you do so much, and we do, yeah, we do a lot.
You do a lot.
Huh?
You do a lot,
Yeah.
like a lot. I might do a lot, but you do
Yeah,
like, a lot in, yeah. All right. So from when you first started the music career up until now, where do you see yourself? Like, what's your vision?
Musically, I think it was like probably 5-6 years ago. I realised that this is what keeps me sane. This keeps me sane, bro. This sanity, and I think this year, most definitely, without music, I definitely would have. Yeah, man, it would have been I would have been a very different person. It definitely it gave me a sense of freedom and space to really express how I feel, and not really delve into how I really feel. No, that sounds crazy.
No, it does sound crazy.
It sounds a bit mad.
Yeah.
See when you feel away, but you can express yourself without actually talking about what you want to talk about, and you still feel a bit.
I've got you. No, 100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? It was
Because the
more
tune
like
could be
an outlet.
subliminal. Yeah, I know. That's tunes that are subliminal. You wouldn't know that.
You wouldn't really know.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
And it allowed you to really be expressive and be true to who you are, and give you that outlet, man.
So music therapy.
Yeah, most definitely. So the reason why I say that is because at that time, like 5 years ago, I really decided I'm gonna really just make music because I genuinely love this so much.
Okay, so it doesn't matter whether you're on a big stage,
or a small,
you're getting recognition and
that don't matter to me.
accolades.
All that matters to me is this music, man, and just really enjoying what I do and really loving what I do and being true to who I am and being honest. So one day, my little one, I can't believe I can say this now. My daughter,
Imagine that, you know, man, like.
That's just mad, isn't it? So,
no blacks around here.
Yeah. So it's mad. So it's like, yeah, man, my daughter could watch it one day, man, and be like, bro.
Bro, but if you think about it, we could go through like sometimes we do a blitz in it, like we have Tubby days, and I even done a me the other day, like went back, I showed Sky, like she was like, hold on, is that you that day? Like watch it, like what? It's mad what the things we've done, bro.
Yeah.
Mad, bro.
Like,
You wouldn't understand.
It's so much of it, and I just. Yeah, man, I just want to.
So have you done that? Gone back for all your YouTube
bro.
channels, like the YouTube.
Bro, I
it's
listen to
mad,
my
isn't it?
discography, bro, and I'm like, fam, I've got some rhythms there.
Look at that. See,
I've I just listen to it. I'm like, bro.
But you don't cringe. You don't go, that was a bit.
No, never. You know. Thank goodness, bro. Like, never.
No. That's
too cold.
I was like, this man is mad. You get me? You do my thing.
You know what I do, man?
He's got tunes, you know. Nah, he's got tunes. Some of them artists say, allow it, put down the mat. No, sorry, no. Just spare people. Some guys, it's good because now you understand that some people are doing it solely for their own.
And it doesn't affect you.
No, it does because sometimes my ears. It's my ears. Sometimes
no,
they do.
Let them do what they need to do.
No. Don't always do what you need to do.
You don't have to buy into it.
But if it comes up on my feed, I don't want to just get me. But either way, yeah.
So yeah, that's where I see.
We do it Tubby Day sometime. We're like, you get me?
Bro, I want to be 70 years old.
Of course.
Just doing the same thing, still spitting, still rapping, and still being the cool dad.
Are we bringing back? But are you gonna bring back the fun ones though? Because you're entertainment, but not because you're just kind of be too serious now. I'm like,
do you know what it is, bro? It's just I think
season, a time and a place. Everything has its season. And
true, but
at
the moment we need some fun.
I think a lot of the time, bro. Remember, like the essence of what I do has always been conscious hip hop, innit? That's always been the center of it, and a lot of the time, just because I love music, it's not that I try to diversify myself and all that stuff. I just genuinely love music, and I want to try this and I want to try that, and I want to do a house tune, and I want to because I just love music. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mad thing on my piano.
Oh, bro, I cannot wait.
You've got something.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that.
Can't wait.
So wait, your mum and dad, and even like your brothers and sisters, do they appreciate your music talent?
Do you know what? Yeah, I think
that's a mad question. You're mad.
So my mum is my biggest critic, but my underlined biggest fan. She will never tell me that she's my biggest fan. She'll never ever.
Okay.
She'll never ever do that.
Okay.
But she's my biggest critic and my biggest. So what my mum will do, she's always been like, I could tell her about everything under the sun that I've done.
Yeah.
So never show me. That's what she wants to see. She wants to see it. Don't tell me about it. Show me. Prove it. Prove this is what you do.
Yeah.
And every time I see her, I've got to show her a new music video. I've got to show her the show that I was hosting. She don't want to hear about it. Show me. Like, show me what you were doing.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what my mum's like. My dad's like, yeah, big tune. Yeah, show me the next one. Yeah, my tune. Like, he doesn't care about it. He's like, yeah, bro, your tunes are sick like that. Keep doing your thing. But my mum has always been like, even if she want to hear about this talky thing. Show me what you've done, innit?
Yeah.
I want to hear the tunes. I want to see the front cover. I want to see what you're reading, and then she'll question me about the tune.
No, she's proper.
Yeah. So it's not. So she's never. So she might not know. She might not know what I'm talking about when she hears
it.
She
loves the black one. Not semi black.
No, she loves that tune, bro. She loves that tune. Yeah. She's. Listen, my mom's a tug, fam. They're really like she's a gangster for life. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah. So she's my biggest. She's my big like. Yeah, she's underlined one of my biggest.
My brothers and sisters.
I think my brothers and sisters, not so much the music, bro. I think over the years, and they've seen me do this since I was 17, consistent. I seen me as a kid wanting to do music, then, and seen me take it seriously for so long. Seen all the downfalls and all the back and all the everything that comes with it, and they still see me being persistent and consistent with it. I think that's what they rate more. Okay. Like they rate that more. They rate my character and what I've become.
Not just thrown in the towel and just said. Yeah.
So that they love that more. They couldn't care less about the music in that sense. Not that they don't like it, but they're just so proud of the person that I've become and my character and what I represent and what I've been trying to do for so long.
That's a bit.
Yeah, and you know, and that's what they love. So besides the music.
Okay.
That's why they've always been like, yo, keep going, keep going.
Powerful, man.
Yeah. Mad thing. Yeah. Hey, we'll come to a part of the show where someone from the previous episode has sent a question, and it's so fitting as well. It's mad. I don't know how. It's like they all predict, like they know each other, innit? Like secretly. But
who is it?
This is mad. This is a Sagan whose son was murdered, stabbed about 5 minutes from my house. So that one was a bit of a heart-throbbing, heart-wrenching one for us. You get me? So it was a mad one, but she's, bro, I'm power to her, yeah, because that's the first time she's spoken about it, like outright, properly, like broke it down in detail, and she gave us the opportunity. So I'm like, big up yourself, innit? But yeah, it was mad. But it's like the question she asked. I was like,
to be fair,
fitting.
like since we started doing this, it's like it's just been alignment.
Yeah,
It's like the
every question that person
and they don't know
sense.
who they're asking the question to.
Really?
They don't know who the next guest is, but it's always seemed to have lined up. It literally is.
See it. And this is what it is. So hear the question if you can.
Yeah.
What inspired you to do the work that you're doing?
Oh, that sounds so cheesy. Cliche.
Because you know something black.
So cliche. So, all right. Grandfather and my parents agreed to call me Malcolm.
Right.
After Malcolm X. That's my name, right?
Oh yeah.
And Malcolm X.
Swear down.
Yeah. So, and Malcolm X.
The man I need to call Satan, you know.
One of Malcolm X's biggest quotes were, "Stand for something or fall for anything." And that's just stuck with me forever. And just growing up and seeing what happens and what's going on. If anyone could try to do something, man, you got. Why not? And that's just.
That ain't cheesy, fam. That's powerful, fam.
Of course. Come on.
Yeah.
That's gonna get cut as a clip. You get me? No ways there, fam. And then I'm gonna say I said it.
If there's anything that you could say to your younger self,
which age? Because there's quite a few that there's got the 14-year-old, you got the 17-year-old one.
Yeah.
You get me?
Well, the 17-year-old that decided to make this one that decided to make the decision to pursue music.
Oh, interesting.
I think. So I didn't learn this until later. Is never be afraid to be yourself, regardless of what situation you're in, regardless of what sitting or setting that you're in. But we're so afraid of truly being ourselves and trying to fit in.
Yeah, we can't help it though. It's hard sometimes, isn't it?
It's super difficult, but that's the one thing that I would always tell myself, and I kind of pat myself on the back for holding that true to somewhat. But I can honestly say, man, so many times where I stumbled and I sacrificed myself to think I'd be in a better position to do something that I feel like would help me further on. Do you know what I'm saying? And when they failed terribly each time, I just knew, man, just keep on being yourself. And also, don't compare yourself to anybody else.
Yeah, it's one of my powerful ones.
I think that for me was that for me was the hardest thing, especially doing music and doing it as long as I have. And yeah, I would say how my work ethic's sensational. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's many creatives with the same level of work ethic that I have. People see my work and how much I put out and stuff. Little do they know, I've had a job the whole time. I've had a 9 to 5 the whole time. I've had 2-3 jobs the whole time. You know, up until very recently, probably like the last 5-6 years, like I said, I've been able to do this full time. But prior to this,
it weren't
bro,
the case.
I was working, studying and making music, but yet I still managed to put out so many projects and so many music videos, taught myself to produce and so on and so forth, and all
triple threat now,
like and all of these things, and that's
No, that's powerful.
I compared myself to too many people, man, and I've said it in a song, man. Like I've been upset about I should be in this guy's position. I wish I was in his position. I should be there. I work harder than him. I think my music's better than his. Why am I not there? Why am I not that big?
This is the
yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I've sat and bawled and cried every boy because I've put thousands of pounds into this, and man's got. I'm gonna tell you the story. I remember. So I don't mean to waffle, bro. But I just remember one of the things.
This is real life thing.
One of the things that happened to me, bro. I'll never forget this, bro. I shot a music video once. Yeah, I shot a music video, and I spent so much money on this video, bro. And I've done everything I could to do this right. And I'll never forget. Like it got like 3 views, bro, in like a month. Bro, I was heartbroken, blood.
Because your mind ain't like that. You're thinking, this is going to be off the mad.
Well, yes,
yo, where's the jet plane?
Bro, when I tell you my heart was broken.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds so dumb.
No, we've all been there.
But it was one of those very, very early experiences that I learned. Like,
so what is it that you took from that?
Oh man, listen, do your thing, man. Just do your thing. And most importantly, just love what you do, bro.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Everything will come later, man. And you know what?
Yeah, it's hard because sometimes there are times where, like, I put a post up, or sometimes I go back on like some of our older videos and what have you, and I just see the viewings and whatnot. I'm like, that's crazy, like. And then I look on another thing and I see like they've just got hundreds of thousands
in 2 minutes.
and I'm just like, what kind of thing? So what I tend to do now, especially with like Instagram and whatnot, I turn off the I hide likes, so I don't consciously see. You know what I mean? Because as far as I'm concerned, it's a nice picture, or it's a nice video, and whatever. So that is it, kind of thing.
No, it is hard to see from looking outside in, especially like I love the oh no, you know me. I'm like oh no, cause that tune's banging. I envisioned it going far. Like even I jumped in just because I said I'm about to go mad. Bro, I'm like, I know this tune's gonna blow off in it, so I'm like, you know what? I'm jumping. I want to be part of it somewhere or another. I'm like, dude, you're not forgetting me in this one, fam. So I'll carry your bags. I told him, but I know that. I'm like, why aren't it doing it what it should be doing? Like, why aren't they calling off his phone now and like answer his phone and that? There is a blockage, 100%.
I don't know, man.
I always believe there's a blockage.
But then what? You mean like a physical? Oh, okay.
There's gatekeepers. There's people that will see that and say, like, there's many DJs, many people at higher places that know Tubby's there and don't want to let him in. Like Raggle, I put that there. I know 100%. There's no way. There's certain tunes I'm like, nah, should have gone clear from that or something like that. And there's people, even other artists. I'm not even hitting that. Even the old school. And there's people that know they could say, you know what, put him through. You get me? But they don't. But we can't watch that. That's what we have to learn to say.
That's why a lot of artists go independent and they just...
Even if you're independent, someone should be looking like, no. Because I see bare youths. We do it with therapy. I do it with music. I do it with all my things. There's no way I'm going to see you and not say, no. Let me give you my resources I got. I'm going to help you. It's impossible.
But then go
That's
back
haterage. It's like you see a good young person put... You know, I saw...
where they're pushing a certain type of music.
True, but from a humanity thingy, remember I told you there's a youth that I saw, bro, no word of a lie. Like, I was working with him just the week just gone. I'm like, I had to tell him, see, big man, if my daughter brought you home, any of my daughters, I'm cool. I'll never say that ever. I'll be like, no man can bring no man. But I was like, you're talented, you're manageable, boom. Me, I could have held that and not said nothing to the shoot. Because he was so happy I said that.
Yeah.
Talented. I said, bro, anything I can do to help you, I'm going to help you.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Same way within reason, I'm going to help. Anything I can do to help, I'm going to help you. If I can pass it through, boom. But there's people there and it does burn. So when he talks about the free views and all that, I know. Because there's certain people, now doing me, there's certain people that know they can help and don't want to help.
But
it's sad.
I genuinely just don't care about none of that.
No, we have to now. Don't care. Don't care.
Because surely that is a burden. You don't really want to.
No, we don't want to care. No, we don't shouldn't care.
I don't even see it as a burden because, bro, the benefit. I know again, people from a business perspective, this may seem not unethical, but somewhat pointless that I'm doing it or whatnot. But I'm soul rich, fam, when I make this music, bro.
I was going to do the James Brown shit.
You know what I'm saying? And what this does for me, personally, outweighs everything that anybody else could do for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Financially or whatever.
And that's a powerful place to be.
And I say this and stuff, and people be like, yeah, whatever. But I can genuinely say, like, I love shooting music videos. I love writing, and I love performing, and I love making music.
And it's all under that umbrella, isn't it?
Yeah, and I genuinely love doing it. So why would I stop and why should I care about anything else? It's like when somebody has a hobby that genuinely loves that hobby. Yeah. I'm not going to tell them to stop because they're not getting nowhere and they're not getting... Why would I tell them to do that?
Like fishing. Who does fishing? What for?
Just what I'm saying. But
they do it to...
And then they pull the fish out and push it back in. Oh, who does that? Well, there for years and all that. Then they get the fish and they're like, oh my God, take a picture.
It's calming.
You know, and music, that's what it does for me, man.
Yeah.
And, it always has. And I'm always going to push the narrative of positiveness and it's okay to be yourself and And it's, please, I'm not sounding like no preacher, bro. I love a gal tune, boy.
Come on, man.
Man's got enough gal tune, bro. Yeah, alright. You know what I'm saying? And I've done bare features, enough Batman and rare. But that doesn't change the person that I am.
No, 100%.
There's ways and means you can represent
No,
yourself.
semi-black.
Queens.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
so you get that call.
Wow, Shan.
You
So
know,
it always changes
from-
the narrative.
I don't know.
Universal.
Sony exec,
Yeah.
to come in and we've been watching you from afar for a while, and we want you on the books.
Yeah.
Like you going for it?
I'm not against getting signed. I'm not against anybody getting signed. It's all about the right deal, isn't it?
Okay.
And it's all about again, balance and creativity and control.
Yeah, because he might go like, nah. You see how you said the gal tune now? They might be like, you see all them. Look, Tubby, great. I love all that conscious music and that. It's really good. But see them Galdem tune.
Keep one or two of those tunes.
No, let's not. Let's have the Galdem tune. 6:30 dancing and that. You get me? What you saying?
So again, exactly. So that's what it all comes down to. So like, hats off to anybody that loves get signed, and that's not particularly easy to do. Do you know what I'm saying? To end up in that position. Do you know what I'm saying? So hats off to them.
It's like easy to some people though.
Yeah.
Because some people are doing it because they want to get
Spice
paid.
and that and all them mad.
Yeah, because they want the fame and they want to get paid. They don't really care about the craft as such.
And bro, yeah. So yeah. I mean, I'm always open to a conversation, and it's just about balance. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just about balance.
So anybody out there, come through us, Max and Shan. Just in case. You know that Shan?
Yeah.
We'll look over it.
Yeah, we'll look over it. Yeah.
Perfect.
We'll look over it.
I'm involved.
No, blessings,
No,
man.
one more. I just want to ask one man random question.
Yeah, go for it.
Random one for now. Alright, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? And then you got to answer a question for the next guest, sorry, as well.
Yeah.
On top of that.
Oh, bro, you know I'm a fan, bro.
I know. Yeah, X-Men, innit? X-Men, innit? You know, X-Men, innit?
Bruh.
Dun.
A superpower.
Yeah, superpower.
Do you know what? I would love to have the magnitude of mental strength that Professor X has.
Hmm?
So Professor X from X-Men.
Yeah.
So he's telepathic. He can literally stop
I
time.
thought you'd be Magneto.
Oh,
Because you're Malcolm X.
No, you see Magneto, bro. We're talking about superpower. We're not talking about the character.
Yeah, but it obviously
Magneto's
made
my,
off.
you know Magneto's my guy. I
Yeah,
know
but you know that's you though, innit? That's
No,
more Malcolm
Magneto
X,
is my guy, bro.
Right.
I think.
So you're
that's
more
my
Martin
guy.
Luther King,
But-
love either. We gotta love each other.
No, we're not.
Religions are gonna get
we're
along.
talking about
with each other,
superpowers.
but it's still that.
We're not talking about the individual.
He can destroy bare worlds and that.
This guy's
Like,
an
no,
idiot,
sorry,
bro.
man, that's it.
We're talking about the actual superpower.
Yeah, sorry, superpower.
Yeah. So, what the capabilities Professor X has? Stopping time to speak to an individual. So imagine you were just at work and you got the sense that your son's doing something, and you can stop time, check him, and be like, "Yo, brother." Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Turn back.
Do you know what I'm saying? Look,
What was that thing you had that it could talk to everybody?
oh yeah, inside the. Again, I forgot how it's called.
Mad
Forgive me.
thing. Put it in the comments though.
Yeah.
But
So,
that's
so he could go into. Could you imagine that? So you could just hold on a minute, and then you just appear in front
He
of
could
him.
be
like,
Magneto, bro. You just get the plane
No.
and throw it.
but we're not talking about.
Yeah, but that's
violence,
just
bro.
exactly. That's
No,
just
but he
destruction.
can.
Imagine
No, he
someone's about to do something very bad, and you can go into their brain and stop them.
And you could.
Nah, but you get to hear their thoughts, and it's mad. You know,
And
like
yes,
he hears.
so
You
Professor
know, like
X
you
can
walk in
hear
and they
thoughts.
go, "Look at that girl. Look at that shit. She's so
He
nice."
can hear your thoughts.
Like,
he can
yeah.
hear your forethought as
It's
well. So
mad,
he can
it's
hear what you were going to think before. He can see into your
Can't
past.
switch off.
He can see into your future.
Yeah.
He's amazing. He can stop the tether of time, bro, and have a conversation with
You
you.
can go into the Universal CEO's mind and say,
Bro, could you
"Look
imagine what
into
you'd be capable of doing, bro? Oh my goodness.
Cool. My girl's gone deep. She actually went back to the
I'm just looking at things like that,
Universal
bro.
Sony and that. You see,
You can never be poor.
You know like that? Yeah.
You can never be poor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
You won't ever have to pay for another flight again in your life.
That's mad.
You can just manipulate their
Man,
thought
just go
process.
straight out to Heathrow now to come go in the bags.
Exactly, bro. Like, make them
Makes
do
sense.
everything you want to do. Get on every flight you want to get. You'll never go to prison. You'll never do anything.
Alright, no, fair enough.
Alright, so question for the next guest.
Question for the next guest.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? It's the question I asked my youngies as well. Is it better to be a leader or a follower? Is it better to be a leader or a follower?
That's a mad question.
I thought that'd be obvious, but maybe it's not. I don't know.
There's
a lot of responsibility.
Can I leave it like that?
Or it's up to you. I mean, my thing is this. My thing is that I've always said, in order to be a leader, at some point you had to be a follower.
Yeah.
But in order to be a follower, at some point you probably were a leader in something because you want to go to some different heights, right? So that's how you got to think about it.
I shouldn't have asked the question.
Look at football teams, man. Like, you got a whole team, and on the football pitch you got a what?
Leader.
Which is the
coach.
No, on the pitch though.
On the pitch is the captain.
Captain. Who's the captain's leader?
The coach.
And who's the coach's leader?
Manager.
Yeah, the CEOs and all them.
The manager. Who's the manager's leader?
Yeah.
So, is it better to be a leader or a follower?
Oh, that's mad, fam.
It's like...
Don't answer it, Shad.
Some people don't mind being followers because they don't want the responsibility.
Sheep and shepherds and that.
Well, you're a follower. You're a follower.
I think we all
of
are.
people on Instagram and that, yeah.
No, you are a follower.
You're right, fam.
You're 100% a follower, bro.
I'm a leader. You're
a follower.
Let me look up this podcast, so we start to get peaked up in.
You're a follower, bro.
Get me. Hey, big up everybody. Actually, wait.
Gift.
Yeah.
It's a gift.
Yeah. We give everybody a gift. Don't bust it now, though. Bust it after.
Yeah, that's a waste.
But yeah. That's just appreciation. Even though I shouldn't give it to you, call me a follower, you look alright. But it's alright, though.
Sorry, go.
But big up, thanks for coming down and that.
Of course, brother.
Appreciate it.
That.
Do the outro.
Oh, no, it was fun. And it was insightful. And I enjoyed that. So thank you.
Powerful. Thank you, man.
And blessings to everyone that watched all the way to the end. You know what to do.
Yeah, hold tight the haters, though. Don't know.
Yeah, anyway. Continue doing what you're doing, innit? 'Cause it ain't having no effect over here. You know what I mean?
Oh my days.